Now, when it comes to AI, you could love it or hate it, but I don't suggest you underestimate it. That's why I put together this list of 10 AI tools that can change the game for content creators and other creative professionals. I'll give you a brief description of each tool, as well as some ideas about how to use them. And I'll leave links to each tool in the description below. The first one is pretty insane. It's called HeyGen, and it can do a whole bunch of amazing things. The most useful thing for me has been its ability to translate videos into other languages. And no, I'm not talking about just subtitles. I mean, it'll actually clone your voice and sync your lips to match. Wenn es KI geht, könntest du sie lieben oder hassen, aber ich rate dir, sie nicht zu unterschätzen. बात AI की आती है, आप इसे प्यार या नफरत कर सकते हैं, मैं आपको इसे अनादर न करने की सलाह देता हूं. En parlant de l'IA, vous pourriez l'aimer ou la détester, mais ne la sous-estimez pas. And honestly, it's as simple as uploading your video and letting the AI do the rest. And I'm not joking when I'm saying that this could literally 10x your reach and 10x your income. The link is down below. Next, we have an iPhone app called Detail. It records using your front-facing camera and your rear camera at the same time. You can record a 2-person interview or a podcast with just one phone. So you can randomly pull out your phone in any unplanned, spontaneous situation and record a professional interview. But let's say you're by yourself and you just want to make a quick Instagram reel or YouTube short. You can use the rear camera to record what you're looking at while the front camera records your reaction to it. Then you can export the video in split screen orientation or use the AI to cut you out of the background and place you on top of the footage from the rear camera. No green screen required. It totally simplifies the content creation process. And to find out about all the other cool things that it can do, check it out for yourself. And by the way, did I mention that you could use it for free? And since we're on the topic of free stuff, I think it's a good time for me to tell you about Any Video Converter, or AVC for short. It's a simple tool that allows you to download videos from platforms like YouTube, Vimeo, etc. It also allows you to convert videos into multiple video and audio formats. It also has some video editing and special effects features in case you want to make some adjustments. It can also be used to rip videos from old DVDs and optimize them for online viewing. Keep an eye on AVC Labs, because in addition to this free tool, they're also coming out with a bunch of exciting AI tools. So moving along to our fourth tool. Now, I know that video is taking over, but photography is most definitely still a thing. And I love a good photo like the next guy. And often, I find myself using my photography as B-roll in my videos, like I'm doing now. But imagine that instead of just showing a static photo or adding a simple push-in or a pull-out effect, you could animate your photos into moving masterpieces. Well, that's exactly what Vibrance does. You can go from this to this, or this to this. You can also use it to enhance your product photography. Now do me a solid and smash that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future videos. I appreciate it. And since we're on the subject of photography, let's move on to our fifth tool, which is gonna take your photos to a whole nother level. It's called Luminar Neo. Think of it as Lightroom mixed with Photoshop, but super easy to use. Recently, they added a new feature called Gen Expand, which is similar to Photoshop's generative fill feature. If you're not familiar with what it does, let me show you. You can also easily replace the sky in your photos without any masking or anything. You can blur the background, automatically remove power lines, and a whole lot more. In addition to all those AI features, you also have your normal photo editing tools. It's a complete photo editing suite. And if you want to try out Luminar Neo, you can get 10% off by using the coupon code in the description below. Next, we have Topaz AI, which recently updated to version 4. It's a game changer for both photographers and videographers. This professional set of tools offers numerous AI enhancements. Have you ever taken a photo and just barely missed focus? Topaz AI can fix that up to make it look like you nailed your focus. It can also turn low-res pixelated images into sharp high-res images. And it's not just adding sharpness like what you would get in Lightroom or Photoshop. It's actually using AI to fill in the missing details. And what's crazy is that it can also get similar results in video. You can upscale video up to 16 times, and the AI irons out the artifacts, resulting in 4K 8K, or even 16K video resolution. Topaz Video AI also lets you get smooth slow motion, regardless of the frame rate of the video. You can take videos with varying frame rates and match them to look the same. The stabilization feature is also next level. I don't have time to get into all the possibilities, so make sure you use the link below to check it out for yourself. Next, we have some AI tools that'll build custom websites for you. In the previous AI video that I made, I mentioned Mixo, which offers a free trial and is still one of the best options when it comes to generating simple websites like landing pages or basic informational sites. But this new tool called TenWeb takes it to a whole nother level. It can handle complex things like e-commerce and online stores, and it'll even optimize everything for you, making sure your site loads up quickly. You just tell it a little bit about what you want it to make, and it'll give you a fully functional, fully customizable WordPress site. You can also have it build your site based on one of the many templates, or even provide it with a sample site for it to recreate. And it's not just limited to e-commerce sites. TenWeb can help you make any type of site you like, and it'll even host it for you. You could try it without having to provide your credit card info. And I left a 10% discount code in the video description below. This next tool is one of the most exciting and easy to use tools I've ever used when it comes to AI art and image generation. It's called Ideogram. The layout is super intuitive. It works on desktop and mobile. Once you open it, the first thing it shows you is trending images. And if you click on an image, it shows you the prompt that was used to create that image. So instead of writing a prompt from scratch, you could just find the image that you like and replace a few keywords and come up with your own image while keeping that original style. It's one of the only image generators that can also create text, so you can use it to make logos or any other artwork that involves typography. And at the moment, it's free to use, which blows my mind considering it's the best AI art generator I've ever come across. This next tool is essential if you want to take AI generated art or logos like what we got out of Ideogram and use it as a professional logo or large size print. If you're familiar with graphic design, then I'm sure you know about vector files. With this AI tool, you simply drop in your image, and with the press of a button, it'll convert the image into a vector file, which you can then open up in Illustrator to edit and customize. If you prefer to keep your image as a raster, but just want to increase the resolution to use for wall prints and the like, then just drop it into a normal image upscaler like Topaz AI, and bada bing bada boom. If you gained any value from this video, then make sure to drop it a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future content. I left discount codes to many of the AI tools in the description below, so make sure to check those out. And if you happen to be a videographer like me, then I highly suggest you watch this video next, where I tell you about 10 of the best AI tools for filmmakers and videographers. I appreciate you watching to the end, and I'll see you in the next one. It's Fulan Creative, and I'm out. Peace.